So then guys, if you own yourself an iPhone 16, 15, 14, 13, and you think you probably have the best sort of pro setup, well, I beg to differ, because this brand new setup, what I have right here, this here is the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, is something quite special what I want to talk about today. Now, you might be thinking, well, this just looks like your kind of typical sort of gimbal, but you're far from the truth there. This has so many great features inside of it, and I want to cover some of the main new differences here with the Flow 2 Pro compared to its predecessor, and also I want to go over some other great little bits and pieces what you can do with this gimbal. So with that, let's get started then with one of the best new features I love on this, and that is active zoom tracking. Let me explain all about this. Now, obviously, before we jump into this mode, we've got to get the Flow 2 Pro working. So we have different accessories we can grip onto our phone here. So we've got this one here with the actual sort of claws that can grip onto most phones. And then also we have, say, a MagSafe adapter, what I actually have here on my iPhone, what I'll talk a little bit later on in this video about. But to actually get everything started, all we have to do is very, very simple. We just have to pull out the arm here like that. And there we go, it's turned on. And then, because this is magnetic, this gripper here, this is fantastic. All we have to do is just literally put our phone onto it here. And there we go. We are just literally got to get that paired up. And we are ready to go. And the main way how we pair that up is by going into the main app. Now, to use this function, it's really easy. All you have to do is just open up the Insta360 app, and then once your gimbal's all connected up to your phone, you can just go into the recording ability, as you can see right here. And as you can see here, I've got my MTT logo. Now, what we can actually do is we can use our finger to click and drag over this, and now what will happen is that the actual Flow 2 Pro will actually just constantly stay focused on this no matter where the gimbal moves around. And in fact, we can do this with myself outside. So for example here, I'm on a zip wire here and I'm going down it. At zoom capabilities, you can see here that it completely tracks me and it keeps me zoomed in all of the time. Now, obviously, this is just a demonstration of me coming down a zip wire just here, but you can imagine the possibilities here with the Flow 2 Pro and what you could do. So say if you had your kid who plays soccer, American football, whatever sport out there, and obviously they're quite a far distance away, you could use this ability, this zoom tracking or this active zoom tracking ability, and it would be absolutely great to use. But not only this, there's lots of other great features what you can also do with it. So let's say if you're actually doing a selfie kind of video vlog with your partner, just like what I am doing right here, and we're both walking together, we can actually track both of ourselves at exactly the same time and get ourselves both in the actual same frame. And actually the Flow 2 Pro will actually keep us both together inside of it. And this is really, really cool to actually have. Now, this gimbal is also quite special because one other thing what you've actually got built into it, if you can see right here, is actually it's got a selfie stick built into this. And then also, as you might have noticed, we've actually got a tripod. The actual tripod is actually built into this, so you can actually extend it out and get it ready for your usage. And this is really, really great, especially if you want to do, say, a full 360 capture. And what I mean by full 360 capture, you can see me here just walking around in a circle here. And the actual camera, is following me here on the Flow 2 Pro with no problems whatsoever. There's no restrictions. This actual gimbal can actually go a full 360 following me around here. As you can see, what is absolutely incredible with that selfie sort of stick mode, and also the tripod out too, what is absolutely awesome. Now, what I will say is you don't have to have that tripod out or anything like that, or even the selfie stick mode out just to do those features. But there's so many other great things you can actually use this gimbal for, not just even outdoors. You can actually use the Flow 2 Pro indoors. But one thing I do love about the Flow 2 Pro is that it's Apple DockKit enabled. And if you don't know what Apple DockKit is, it essentially means that the ability that you can actually connect up to a gimbal like this, and that it can track your face as you move around, what is really, really cool. And in fact, the Flow 2 Pro is the only gimbal out there right now that can do this. Now, to set this up, it is really easy to do. All you just have to do is just have your gimbal out, and then all you have to do is just get your phone close to the NFC sort of connector here at the top, and as you can see here, it will connect for the first time, and it will talk, and then it will synchronize, and then after that, you are ready to go and use this. And the best thing is that you can use this on so many different third-party apps to actually use the Apple DockKit. So for example, if you're going to be doing, say, a WhatsApp call or a FaceTime call or a Teams call or things like this, well, this is a great device to actually have. So what this means is that with over 200 third-party apps out there, like I just said, like with WhatsApp, Teams, Zoom, and even FaceTime is built into obviously iOS 18, that the tracking ability actually works straight out the box. Let me just give you a demonstration what you can see right here. I'm on a WhatsApp call here. So for example, you can see I'm contacting my other half here, and I put the camera back here to position. You can see here without any assistance on this WhatsApp call that this is just tracking me now. This is really, really great that we've actually got this native camera tracking, and this is all being used by the Apple DockKit. There's no extra downloads or anything extra you need to do to make this work. It just works. So you can actually bring things from the side like AirPods here. You can follow me putting my AirPods into my ears if it's that exciting. But you get the idea. This is really, really great to have. And like I said, this is compatible with over 200 compatible iOS apps. So to me, this is a game changer for like content creation and live streaming. So for example, you can imagine if I was doing a YouTube live stream with you guys, I could actually set this up on the YouTube app, don't have to have any extra sign of software, and it just works to track me on this gimbal. What's absolutely fantastic. Now, there's some other core abilities that I love about the Flow 2 Pro. So like I showed you when I was doing that 360 sort of video, I could actually start that with my Apple Watch. Or if you have somebody else, like a friend who's got a phone, they can just scan a QR code on the screen and actually start the recording for you, what is really, really cool to have as a feature. And like I said already, you do have the tripod built in, what is really, really useful for content creation. And talk about content creation, something else what is pretty cool is actually on the back here of the Flow 2 Pro is an actual mirror, so you can actually see yourself, you know, because obviously there's no screen on the back of, say, a phone, an iPhone or something like that. And then what I like is some of the accessories that you can get with this. So for example, you can actually get a MagSafe here. It clicks onto the back here of your phone. And what you can even do is you can actually have like a little bit of a tripod there. You can use that, or you can just click that back onto the back of the actual base there. So there we go, we're back on there, which is really, really cool. We do also have the sort of standard grip, for example, for other phones that might not have MagSafe. And there's even a flashlight we can actually plug in here. If I plug it into the side here, there we go. You can see we've got a light here on the side, what is pretty cool if you want to do that kind of content creation and all of those kind of sort of things too, what is really, really useful. Then finally, if your phone is getting a little low on power, well, you can even use the Flow 2 Pro as an actual power bank to actually give it a bit more juice if you need to do that too, what is really, really awesome. So as you can see, and I think you're going to probably agree with me here, this is definitely the best gimbal that you can get for an iPhone or for a smartphone out there right now. And in fact, the great guys at Insta360 have even done a great offer for you guys right now. And that is, if you do want to check this out and you do want to purchase this, the great thing is the first 30 people who do buy one will actually get a free MagSafe connector like we've been showing here today, included with your purchase for absolutely free. And like I said, guys, if you do want to check out all the details for the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, make sure you check out all the details that are in the description of this video. And with that then, guys, what do you think of the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro? Is it something that you'd be interested in getting in? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And if you want to hear the latest technology news, reviews, and comparisons too, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care now. Bye bye.